Hello, hello, my people. Kegus is back. I love that word. Kegus is back. The man is back. I love you, everybody. Everybody loves me. People love Kegus, sweet boy. Anyway, today is Easter Monday. Easter Monday. It's just one of those days, but things are back to normal. Back to the regular schedule, people. There's no messing about. Anyway, it's a lot on my table. Kegus storylines, Diaspora story series, everything. The Tanzanian beauty. Have you been to Tanzania? I went to Arusha many years ago, almost 30 years ago, 1997. Hey, things were different from what they are today. Things were totally different. I think when things change, sometimes they leave out so many things that really are very raw. We are coming to the chapter where I'm bitten by a snake. Today, when I see the videos of Ngorongoro creator, it's totally different. Totally different from my days. Things are different. It's more appealing to the tourist industry. Like, I don't know whether it's industry or it's business or it's what. Back when I went there, it was more rustic, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, that's it. It's just like the same way when I just come to the United Kingdom in 2000. UK wasn't the way it is today. It was, to me, I would say more vibrant, more appealing, maybe because I was new, but wow, shit, what's that? Hay fever, man. Guys, bless you. Hay fever. Do you know hay fever? Whoa. Too much pollen, you know, it's spring. Too much pollen. And I'm on antihistamine. I take some tablets in the morning. I've had this big problem. Antihistamine, they help with hay fever, more or less, you know. You know what I mean? It's the weather, you know. It's the weather. Well, the weather is changing. Yeah. I was still telling you that many years ago, when Kegus had just come to the UK, you know, I think when you stay long in a place, you more or less actualize, you more or less familiarize yourself with what is there, and also it depends at what age you've come. I was about 28. 28-year-old. 28-year-old. And I was making a new start, a new direction. But the things I had seen and done by that age were enough for a lifetime. You know what I mean? The things, you know, and it was about time. So, you already know the story. My maiden voyage to Europe was very dramatic. It was a love affair with a new girlfriend. Same old. I don't hide that. Yes, I came to the UK on a holiday. shopping holiday. You know, I was having relationship matters with with Bettina, and kind of I needed an exit. But my intention was to shop for our house. You remember the house I'm building in Entebbe, the billionaire mansion. I did some very big shopping here. A lot, furniture, electronics, things to do with the bedroom, curtains, sofas, everything. And had them shipped over. But let me tell you, it didn't suffice. All those things I gave them to Bettina, because I didn't even stay in the house. I gave her the house. But it was time to move on. So despite my efforts to rescue them, I loved her. But I was bitter. Kegus was bitter. She did not have to have the house demolished. But you can understand, where her anger was coming from. She wanted to settle down. You know these people. I've told you this and again. But I was not willing. I was committed to her. And then once she found out that I was dating somebody else, very beautiful. Yeah, she was in the Miss Uganda level, Miss Uganda. Miss Uganda. She was a beauty pageant. I will not tell you the names. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. London one. What do you do? Kati ebiseera ebyo mmwe mwagendanga Dubai. Dubai yete namba kutandika. Dubai, but I went to Dubai in 2004. Dubai Expo. Yeah. You haven't been to these places when they were in their infancy. Today is different. Anyway, what was I talking about? I'm ranting about our Diaspora series. We are on chapter 13. It should be 13, I think. Correct me, people. 13 or 14 of the 2006. I'm here for the long haul. That decision, I've made it to stay in the UK. And I had something I was chasing as well, to settle down. And I wasn't interested in any more traveling anymore. I was tired of traveling. I was not in any rush now to pursue any more ventures now. I had sold my business. A very, very successful business, an investment arm of business. So, and a lot of people would be asking what business, what investments were you involved in. I have a very good, strong background in business management. That's what I studied in Kenya. On top of that, I did IT. Internet cafes. Internet cafe. But when I came back from the UK, I set up General Computer Store. It's an internet cafe. Ivory Plaza. Mujukira Ivory Plaza. Omukyala Florence Sempala. Kati story neweeri. That's another story there. We shall one day talk about it. Those who want to know, those are the days when people didn't know how to send emails, people didn't know how to print, people didn't know anything. Even more or less, they were scared of computers. Abantu bazitya batya computer. Nyambako kino, kolerako kino, mprintingira kino, bita byonna. twali bagezigezi nnyo kambabuulire. Me at my prime I wasn't at any way at fault that I would falter any opportunity to make money. You know, very enterprising. Very, very enterprising. So, that was it at the time. So, 2006, I've given myself a challenge. You know what a challenge is? That this year, naye kati Bulaya yetansi nayo kuchuka. So I think, let me say it this way. The more I integrated into the ways, into the innings and comings, you begin to discover so many things that you wouldn't have paid attention to. Not all that glitters is gold. Abantu bali kuno ku Bulaya nga babonaabona. Kankubuulire, where am I coming from? Kakati abantu abasinga bonna thought everything was rosy because bano betusanzeeko kuno abasinga, then they begin to be given butuuze batandika baddamu bawempa kuba nabuto abasanga babonaabona. Manyi kati ku Bulaya kuno otandikira from the bottom, otandikira wansi. Kyentegeeza dead end jobs, menial jobs, sijui cleaning, sijui kola mbakadde. Emirimu si myangu ate n'obusente nga bwambwa. Nabikola byonna. Warehouse nga ndi student, nakolako mu warehouse nga ndi student, nakolako ku security, nakolako n'ebya community. Kati olwo nkomyewo mu 2006 ngenda kwana abawala babiri. 2 Doreen Omuzimbabwe ne Cheryl Omunigeria. Kati mujja kumubuuza nti lwaki tokwana bannayuganda? Why Kegus? Kakati bali mu circles zange bonna baali ba students. So as a student I was more drawn towards fellow students. Kiraba ate nga ndimu ka exposure kamaanyi nnyo. Ntambuddeko, I've been to America, I've been to France, you know, I've been about. And so you begin to learn from them. Oh, they show you the innings and comings, they show you the ropes. Kati olwongenda kuyingira health care. So many courses, I did the course at South Chelsea College, Brixton. Health and social care. I did a diploma. I've got it. I've got it. I could have gone on further to pursue nursing as a degree or health and social care. But then in 2008, I wanted to do IT again. I applied at the University of Essex. Ne banyima ekifo. Kakati ne banyima ekifo. I had all the credentials. But for some reason, I don't know why they felt I wasn't up to the course. And I could afford it. As an international student, now I'm going to apply at the London Metropolitan. Nenga wachisigaye nensoma gundi law and economics. In 2008, that is all coming. We haven't got there, but the decisions are being made now in 2006. Already, when I came back in 2005, in 2005, I am admitted at the Stratford College of what? Computing. Jensomera Microsoft certified engineering. Ninjimala. And I was very proud of that course because now I was in a far much more kati ng'ebintu bya global village IT ali buli wamu wano buli kimu ekiri ku Bulaya kino kyona IT. The country is changing. So many things are changing, people. Let me tell you. So kakati nga ffe tuvuga ekintu wano nga tulaba gye kigenda okudda maaso eyo. You could see. Anyway, 2006, now I'm going to host the famous Kegus parties. Zaali zitanze mu 2002, 3 nga ndi student wano, but because now I was more around at the summer, abantu bali much more active here. So nenesanga nga kiyitirivu ngati ng'omanyiddwa nnyo omuvubuka ayagala abazungu. Kegus ayagala abazungu bokka. And I think that put me on a disadvantage. It put me on a disadvantage, honestly. Kegus ayagala abazungu. Ayagala abazungu bokka. Nga bwe ngenda out, bana bazungu bendeeta mu clubs z'Abannayuganda, Omufalansa, kati olwo n'Omungereza gwe nabagamba gwe nameetinga mu church nga naye nkola ki muleeta out. Kati the advantage was that it made me stand out. But the disadvantage was it distanced me from my people. Mukitegera kye mbagamba nti ekintu kiyinza okuba kirabika nga kiri too good to be true, naye ate nga kiri the worst idea, the worst thing you're doing. But I didn't care any less. Bobo abazungu byali bibanyumira okubayita mu bifo by'abaddugavu. You know, that's the attraction, you know, that's the fascination, you know. You're the only white girl in the club, you know, you're the only white girl around, you know, we tell you now you're with a celebrity, Kegusi, Munabulaya. Erinnya livudde waleero, terivudde si lya leero. Muvubuka Munabulaya. N'ovuga emmotoka ng'omukazi akuddiridde wano muzungu, ng'Omufirika. Nga kiruma abantu. You see people like, guy oyo. So, tugende mu maaso. Tunyumya mboozi, leero nyumya byenjagala. So, a lot of things were beginning to sink in. You begin to accept the new changes. Ebintu ebijja bikyuka. Nga naye to be noticing, you wouldn't notice. I wasn't noticing anything. I tell you the truth. It was a new beginning that is now going to determine what is going to come in the next 10 years. Tuli mu 2005, 2006. How many years are those? 20 years ago, isn't it? Naye nga simanyi. Naye kati of course ebintu byagenda kulastinga. That kind of let's call it a hype didn't materialize. Ngenda okurealizinga nti of course kati abazungu banyambanga okunavigating ebintu bingi nnyo wano, oba mirimu, oba bitya byonna, banks, byani byonna, nakolanga ebintu bingi nnyo wano, bingi. Ngenga bwogera n'omuzungu bayina advantage. Kambabuulire. Omuzungu kati otandika okutegeera system bwetambula nti erimu ki kaakalangi. Temumanyi bintu bino. Nze mbabuulira nga it is to your disadvantage okubeera n'omukazi omuddugavu ku Bulaaya kuno ebiseera ebyo. Mufuna saala kikozesa ekigambo naye mukimanyi. You know what I mean, isn't it? Discrimination, isn't it? Kegustuwulire toyisaayisawo bintu. Ogenda okulaba blatant kiraba kati n'ogenda okulaba naddala mu butuufu biki byendimu. So the society around you begins to shape your direction. Naye nga okusoma nga nkulemeddeko okko saakwabandoninga era nga bangi nnyo nga bayinza okugamba kimu kusoma kuli expensive, kutwala time, obudde, ebitali byonna tetuya okuze. No, tekwaliko okuba nti nkuze, kwaliko ekintu kimu nti nali nkwagala. I was very, very happy to be a student here, and the things I was able to attain and achieve are what I hold on today. Sijabagamba nti obugagga osobola okuholdinga on ne bukutwala buli wamu. Naye bwengamba nti kati nkomyewo Uganda leero, CV yange yoka yeyogera. Kati bannayuganda abasinga kyekibakuba. So kyengezeko okugamba nti okoze n'okola n'oyingira 60 n'oddayo e Uganda nga tolina wootandikira apart from okuba nti oli mu nnyumba yo, naye obaako ekintu kyosobola okukola ekikusustaininga, oba consultancy, oba odde mu bya advocacy, sijui obadde mu care na qualification zange wano, sobola okubuulirira abaana workshops ng'olinako ekintu ekiri tangible, transferable skills, something you can carry along with nga tobirina. Kage Uganda nzibu, Uganda ennemye ebitalina kanekobera wano bitalina kati abamu nga terabitegeera bulungi nnyo bw'obyogera, era they've struggled. Ngamba bali ahead of me in generation, because me I'm 54 now, so people who are about 10 years older than me or even 5 years older than me, 5 years is ziri wala. But 2030 Kegus will be approaching 60, which is 4 years from now, isn't it? So I'm seeing myself in Chogede Kuvadi. I think it's about 10 years ago when I began talking about 2030. 2030. Sija kuba kulaya kuno. In fact, if it is need be, let's say we no sobola okukomawo. Nachogera dda nsobola okukomawo ne munsanga ku Paradise Love Island. Nga mpumudde. Abaana bakola. Batwakozesa dda ku bantu. I know what I'm talking about. Ngaba naye bakolera. Kiraba. Who wouldn't love to work for me? Ze babuulira. Ani atayagala kukolera Kegus? Nabeera dda boosi. Nabeera dda boosi. Twayagala dda abantu. Kati waliwo eryambuuza ti Kegus naye kakati Bettina tumulaba nga w'amaanyi. Gyali Bettina w'amaanyi nnyo. N'abakazi bonna bwe nali njagaddeko bonna b'amaanyi. Bali mu gafu g'amaanyi, bawasa abasajja b'amaanyi, naye because nze nabashapinga ne mbagaidinga ne musajja gwe, otukyaye oba onkyaye naye onjagala okyanjagala. Ex-lover. Ex-lover gyali oba ex-lovers mubayita mutya? Nze sikyawa mukazi, tebankyawangako. Just ensi eyeyongerayo. Ensi eba yeyongerayo. Temwajja ku pate yange pate. Mu 2005 nga nsiibula Uganda. Eyo pate yali y'amaanyi nnyo naye twali baana bato. What were we supposed to do at that age? Kegus, wandikoze eki? Tewali, byoba olina okukola, ate kati nsobola okubikola ku myaka gino. Can I make a party and call all my ex-lovers? Tebiriyo. Tosobola bikola. Unless oyagala ku bantu balwane. You want trouble. You want trouble? Abatakulaba musajja gwe. Abatakulaba Kegusi. Why tukumanyi? People knew me. Naye ng'abantu banti olutya. Kankubuulire. Nga bandabira in a distance. Sebatukulamusizza. Oyani. Always smart. Always in the mulaba galubindi zino. Nga tozeta blindfolders. Ogaddewo. Kangende nkole gym yange. So emboozi bwe tubadde leero, so there wasn't much to talk about. There was not much to talk about, just random chat. Kasana kavuddeyo kaka kalungi. It's very bright today. Look. Very, very bright sunshine. Sunshine in the rain. So, yo. Tunyumiambos. We are having a conversation, people. Do you like to talk to me? Do you like my kabozi? So, all right.